Hey y'all, welcome to a special edition of Uncle Bud's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. I'm sitting down here at the Dam Bar from my buddy Brian Breeden from Big B Beer Reviews, and we're going to do some taste testing of his homemade beer. And I've got here Chuck Breeden, which is Brian's dad, and Jacob, who is his cousin. So we're going to test out. We're going to start with Lucky Charms Milk Stout at a 5.6% ABV. Now this is some stuff that Brian Breeden has brewed himself. So let's give these a shot.
All right.
I'll let you go, Brian.
Yes, sir. Actually, if you want to we can start it over again, because I got more bottles. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
That's going to need to settle.
That ain't nothing but head right there.
Almost like a nitro one.
It is. Man, fine bubbles. My goodness.
Yeah, that looks like chocolate shake.
It does. And if y'all can hear that in the background, it's actually raining like crazy outside right now, so hopefully you can hear me okay.
Yeah, I try to tell them every time I get ready to film, Mother Nature loves to unleash.
It's Florida's liquid sunshine.
I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but these bubbles in this thing are very, very fine. It almost looks like a chocolate milk. Very, very fine bubbles. You see the stout starting to gather at the bottom of it there.
Pleasant.
Oh yeah, smells chocolatey.
It does. Has a
So I used actual Lucky Charms in the making of this. It called for, I believe it was a cup. Here it is right here. These are the ingredients that went into it. Like when it says HME, that's a hop malted extract. LME is a liquid malt extract. So the difference being one's just malt and one's hopped. And then I provided Lucky Charms, and you see it says 1 cup. Well, I added 2 cups, and I crushed them up because I kept reading people saying.
Did you use the marshmallows as well?
Oh yeah.
Marshmallows and Lucky Charms syrup. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all ready to get a taste over here? I'm gonna taste the head first.
Yeah, same here.
Salute.
Salute. Well, we're gonna taste the head.
I'll be damned. You can taste the Lucky Charms in it, man. You can actually taste the Lucky Charms in it.
I think the crushing it up definitely made the difference.
I got a real strong coffee.
You get coffee?
Real strong coffee.
I didn't get the coffee in the finish. I'm getting a real strong bitterness in the finish.
Yeah.
I'm tasting the bitterness in the finish of the head.
Yeah. See, I was getting I think the coffee flavor was from that extract right there, the St. Patrick's. When I made that by itself, it had a strong coffee flavor.
That is definitely different. That is not like anything I've ever had before.
That's really good. Yeah.
I just look at that and taste it. Still got a lot of head on it. Very, very fine carbonation, but I love that.
Let's dive in.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salute.
Got some on your flavor saver.
You can taste them.
I'll save that for later.
It's crazy.
A little bit more bitter in the body there.
Yes.
I like it.
Really?
I like it.
Yeah.
But it does have that
That bite.
bitterness.
Well, if you thought that one had a good bite, wait till you try that one. Yeah.
I'm a lightweight. This is not my cup of tea.
I figured as much. Hey, you can see you tried it.
I can say I tried it. Just
And
for sure.
you like it? I mean, so far your favorite? Well, this is the first one.
Well, but also because it's a stout, and I like stouts.
Man.
All right, so this was, what's the ABV on this? 5.6 ABV.
Man, that's not bad.
The finish has a sharp, bitter bite to it. And if y'all watch my videos, you know I love the bitterness in beer. This has got it. This has got that bitterness in the finish. It's not necessarily bitter going down, but that finish has that bitter.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
man. I like it. I don't think Chuck likes it too much. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So what do we got next? Which one was next?
All right, so this is a Belgian Things Ale. It is a 6.9% ABV. This is also one of Brian's creations. He actually brewed this, bottled it, and everything. And I'm looking forward to trying it. He said it's got a bitter tint to it.
Yeah, this one's quite bitter. Definitely has a nice hard bite. And all these beers are from the Mr. Beer Kits that you can get online. And it's been a lot of fun. I've been doing this since 2021. And it's got me into brewing. And now I know the brewers over here at Zephyr Hills. I'm part of the homebrew club. And the head guy is the head brewer at that brewery. And I've met so many brewers and stuff, and I've been learning the whole process, and it's so cool. And then the whole history of beer behind it, and the whole fact that right now we are living in the platinum age of beer.
And I thought it was interesting. These bottles are actually plastic bottles that he's bottled them in. I didn't know you could do that.
I believe they're PET bottles. Yep, they're reusable. And I'm going to eventually step up to 5-gallon batches. And when I do that,
Oh, look at that.
oh yeah, you get a pre-taste of the head. But when I step up to the 5-gallon batches, I'm gonna start bottling in bottles. I'll get a capper, and I'll start. Which one was that? Was yours, right? Oh, this is mine.
I can taste the Belgian in that head. I kind of cheated, took a sip because I thought it was going to pour over the side there, so I got a little pre-sip in the head there. And the thing about it is, if you taste of it, you can't hardly smell it. Once you taste it, you can't hardly smell it.
I poured it a little too strong there.
But a beautiful head on that thing.
If we have a spill, I'm prepared. It is a bar after all. All right, I already can't wait to see what y'all think. What do you think of the head? Take a head sample.
So I'm not really getting the bitterness out of the head.
It's more smooth, a little sweet.
It is. It's got the Belgian. You can taste the Belgian in the head.
Yeah.
You can taste that Belgian. What is it? Belgian yeast you use? Or?
I believe it was the. See, I don't have the list anymore.
Okay.
But I can pull that up.
Yeah.
I believe it was a Belgian yeast.
But if you know what a Belgian ale tastes like, the head's got that Belgian flavor to it. And
What do you think?
The body of it is medium.
He's already shaking his head no.
It does got that bite.
Yep, it does, but not in the head as much. I don't see.
See, the head, I'm not really getting a lot of bitterness out of the head.
I will say I'm impressed that you made this. It's not that bad. Just not my cup of tea. I'm a light guy.
So that one used their Diablo IPA, HME. The Brew Max DME is the smooth, because they got smooth, they got golden, and I think one's light or something. I don't know them all right off the top of my head. But that's a dry malted, that's a powder.
Okay.
LMEs are liquid malted extracts. HMEs are the hopped malted extracts, so it's got hops and malts in it.
Okay.
And those are the cans. Flaked corn, and yep, it's a Belle Saison dry ale yeast, which is a Belgian yeast.
Okay. I guess that's what I'm detecting in the flavor of the head.
It's
I can smell it.
It's bitter. I mean,
Oh, he done went ahead and drank it. We haven't even drank it. Yeah, let's dive in then. Salute. Cheers. Salute.
Not my cup of tea, but
Oh yeah.
you definitely know you drank something.
Well, I mean, I love bitter anyway.
I don't.
So
I figured
it's
that's-
really not that bitter to me. To me, it's not.
Yeah.
It is to me, but then again,
it had a sweetness to it.
I'm a Miller Lite guy.
I like Miller Lite too, but this has got it definitely has the Belgian flavor to it, and it's got a nice pinch of bitterness in the finish, but it really doesn't. It's not really that bitter to me.
Well, So you like this one better than the Lucky Charms?
To me, the bitterness was a little more pronounced in the Lucky Charms. To me.
Okay.
But I like bitterness anyway. I mean, it's I don't know, it's just a preference. Before I started doing videos, I'd have never known that.
Yeah.
You know, because I was just doing domestic beers, basically. And the more I got to drinking different beers, I found out that, man, it really expanded my horizons on what I actually enjoy.
It's awesome. Like you said, broaden the horizons, and it's been so... Don't be afraid to try new stuff.
Amen. Amen.
He's actually trying, and this is a big step for him. You know, he don't get far away from that light beer.
That's not saying you might regret some of them, but
doesn't mean you're gonna like them all. That's for dang sure.
I'm willing to try. Like I said, I'm impressed that you actually made this, and it's not that bad.
and it's good. I like
Cheers.
it.
I
I like it.
But it's not my cup of tea.
No worries.
Bitter, to me, it's bitter.
I can't please everybody.
No.
All right, we're back for take 3 on Brian's home brews, homemade brew, or home brews. This one is a dark blonde stout at a 7.6% ABV. So we've worked our way up from a 5.6 to a 6.7. Is it 6.7? Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head.
And
I think
this
it's
one is a
6.6.
7.6. Dark blonde stout. Alright? So looking at it through the light, I can kind of see through it. Doesn't really look that dark, but we're fixing to find out what it looks like here.
Alright.
And I've enjoyed both of them so far. I think I'm going to enjoy this one as well.
Uh-oh.
There's like a little spew to it.
Yeah, let me get my towel ready, because this is one that likes to erupt. There she goes.
Oh,
yeah. Let's let it pour.
Yeah, that's all right.
Homebrew.
You know, it's got some good carbonation to it.
You just want a little?
Oh, this is a little lighter.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, it's a dark.
It's a dark blonde. Yeah.
This is one of my favorites. This is the second batch I've made of this. And I haven't really made second batches of anything yet until now.
And you did that just because you like this?
Because I like it, and my friends liked it.
The aroma coming off is a little different.
Not bad.
Yep, now I'll tell you in just a second here. Alright, so this one used, oops. Okay, I'm trying not to have that. Alright, so this one used the Golden Ale HME. This one used 2 different HMEs, which are cans, like this. Used 2, which actually, this is bigger, most of them are about this big. But this brew used 2 of these, or the other ones. Which one is a Golden, the other one was a Czech Pilsner. Then 2 packets of oat flakes, like oats. Cocoa nibs, the Safal 04 dry ale yeast. And then I added 2.5 ounces of coffee beans and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
I think the vanilla is what I'm getting in the aroma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was something. It's
I
the
smell
vanilla.
coffee too.
That's what I vanilla and coffee, yeah.
And malt. I can
Yeah.
smell like that maltiness.
Yeah, that's maybe what I'm smelling is malty.
Yeah.
It smells good.
Coffee too, yeah.
Like it's
All
like
right, my head's fixing to get away. I'm gonna taste this head.
Alright. To the head.
Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No.
Not bad. I mean,
I just love his faces when
not-
he does.
I'm tasting a dark chocolate and coffee.
That's what
I'm
I'm
getting out of the head.
That's that cocoa nibs and coffee beans. I used really good ones too. 8
It's
o'clock.
good.
I believe it was called 8
yeah, I'm
o'clock
getting the
coffee.
coffee. I can taste the coffee.
Yeah. And that's just in the head.
But I'm not really getting any bitterness out of it.
Not yet.
I'm not getting any bitterness out of the head at all. It's just that.
I don't think this one's as bitter as the other 2 would be. That's why my friends liked it too.
I wouldn't say.
I think you might like this one the best. Jacob?
It's sweet. My first
He
initial
likes
taste was sweet. And
yeah.
I like that. That was really good.
All right.
Cheers.
Salute.
Happy
Cheers,
days.
Happy
beer
days.
brothers.
It went down smooth.
Oh man,
Wow, you actually chugged that one down. You want some more?
I'll tell you what.
I know, he likes it.
Now this is the highest ABV of the ones we've tried.
And it doesn't seem like it.
Man,
No, it's
I like this one the best, man. I gotta tell you,
I'd
the
probably
flavor of
say
this
so
one
too.
I like the best.
That's why I made it again.
It's good. This is really good.
I'm surprised I don't taste the alcohol near as much as I did the other one.
Yeah?
I don't either.
I kind of think the same thing about this one. It's a higher rate, but it's smoother.
It
It
is.
hides the smooth good.
Definitely
Yeah.
smooth.
And when I brewed this one, I hit all the numbers. When I did it the second time, I hit all my numbers right on the mark. I was impressed by that. I was able to do that.
That went down smooth.
I gotta tell you, for a home brew, this is great, man. For a home brew, this is delicious. This is good stuff, man.
I might have to give him a bottle and take
You
home.
wanna try this, baby?
Yep.
This is the.
This is the dark blonde stout.
It's pretty.
It's delicious too.
Not bad.
I think she likes it.
Well, you went after some more, so
It's
it can't be that bad.
Different. It's good. It's got. Do you taste like the coffee in it or anything?
Yes.
You taste the coffee?
I taste the vanilla, the coffee.
Coffee and the vanilla.
I think I got the chocolate mostly out of it in the head.
I did.
Well,
I'm not
out of
really
the
getting
three, this was definitely the smoothest.
Well,
I mean,
I think I like this one the best out of all three, and it's the highest ABV too.
That's why I like it the most too.
I would say second.
And really
You still like the Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charm.
didn't really taste the alcohol to the end. You know, I do feel it a little bit.
In the finish, it starts to linger in the very
Yeah.
top. Yep.
But at first, I couldn't tell it was that much.
All right, so we've all had the three. Now it's time for us all to decide.
This gets my vote.
It gets mine too.
2 for the dark blonde, and I'm gonna say 3, so it's me, and
Lucky Charms.
a Lucky Charms.
Jacob goes for the Lucky Charms. All the rest of us agree that the dark blonde stout's where it's at, man. This is good stuff.
All right, so second place. What would be your second pick? Obviously, for me, it'd be Lucky Charms.
Yes.
I'm going for the Belgian,
And
The
only-
Belgian.
and my second place would be the Belgian.
Belgian Lucky Charms.
Dark
This
blonde.
one, the dark blonde. So it's almost mixed up. Now it's down to that.
I like the head and the way it poured with the Lucky Charms.
The Lucky Charms. So
I
the
like
Lucky
the
Charms is the
color
winner
and
for
the-
second
The head
place.
of it just looked
Yeah.
appetizing, pleasing.
The head was awesome in the Lucky Charms. I was really impressed how fine the carbonation was in the head.
Yeah, and
The Lucky
how it
Charms,
stayed
yeah.
there. It stayed for a good while.
It did.
Now, these other ones, not so much, but I like how this went down. It's pretty
Yeah.
smooth.
When it comes down to it, I liked all three of them. I was pleased with all three of them.
It's just getting
But that's
easier.
just like when I drink tequila, you know, after the third one, it's, you know, they start tasting really good. The first 2 or 3 are rough, but after that, man, it's just,
Don't ask him on a straight tequila now.
yeah. Well, you gotta have the salt and the lime, man. Can't do it straight. Now, I might start doing it backwards, you know, start doing,
Yeah. Well, I'm glad y'all enjoyed. It's a lot of fun to make these too. I mean, if y'all have ever thought about home brewing, there's a lot of different ones out there that it's affordable. You know, and I think Mr. Beer is the easiest and the most affordable, and it's super easy. It's like so easy, and it's fun. And then it opens a whole new world. Next thing you know, you're gonna want to start doing the real way, because right now they make it easy with this. But to get what they have in this can, that's when you got to mill grains and you got to cook for hours, and you know they break it down easy for you with this, and it still turns out really, really good.
I agree. It's delicious.
And it's still a lot of fun. And there's nothing better than making your own beer.
No, drinking your own beer.
Yeah, wait, yeah, damn it, he done got that one. Yeah,
I think I enjoy drinking it more than making it.
yeah, I think you're right. A hot dog. I'm glad that y'all got to try my brews.
I am too.
Well, thank you for having us try it.
Yeah.
Very good.
And to have a great assortment of awesome people at the damn bar. Can't ask for anything more.
Yep.
Well, as a guest host here at the damn bar, that's going to do it for Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews and trying Brian Breeden's home brews. The Dark Blonde Stout came in number 1. The Lucky Charms actually came in number 2. And
Belgian things.
what was it?
Belgian things ale.
Belgian Things Ale was the third. I actually enjoyed it second, but that's okay. Cheers, y'all.